That's how I start my dive.
Preparations for the first series of deep dives in Truk Lagoon are underway. The hopeful is anchored close to a half-dozen sunken Japanese ships. Maximum estimated depth in this area, 130 feet. Captain Cousteau has called for a full-scale diving operation, utilizing all the men and equipment at their disposal.
As I prepare to dive, the consequences of the truck raid monopolize my thought.
Careful exploration of wrecks may well uncover previously unknown details of the historic truck raid.
I feel that the history of man is closely related to natural history. In all his deeds, man is responsible to nature, and acts of war have consequences on nature. Now I will observe the effects on this lagoon of the largest concentration of sunken warships there has ever been. I taught Philip to dive when he was 4 years old. He saw things then with a child's eye. Now he retains that same fresh approach in his underwater filming.
To film shipwrecks, we need electrical cables for the lights. They add to the difficulty of the dives and require extra men. As always, I look forward to filming my father underwater, to his fluid diving style and his oneness with the sea.
Moving over the starboard flank of a capsized ship, I search for a nameplate. With steel brushes, one of the diving teams scrapes clear the name of a ship. It is a 12,000-ton submarine tender, the Heian Maru. In 2 months' time, we will explore the wreckages of 8 armed vessels, 3 tankers, and 19 merchant Marus, 3/4 of the sunken fleet. I am struck by a contrast. In the dry world above, fragmented structures loom in rusted ugliness. But here, beneath the surface of the lagoon, the skeletal remains are fleshed out with new life. They blossom with myriads of creatures, like this gracious Antedon, a sea lily.
Cousteau and the Calypso's divers will make 480 dives to explore 30 ships in Truk Lagoon.
Another identification, a 10,000-ton cargo ship, the Rio de Janeiro Maru.
And with each dive, there are new discoveries. In tropical waters, swarms of tiny fish and coral gardens provide live shrouds for dead ships. A once deadly cannon rests now, adorned. Cousteau swims to the top of a ship's funnel, thickly encrusted with coral growth. It offers a good vantage point from which he can survey the hulk below. The funnel's interior is like an underwater cave. In other waters, it would provide a coral-insulated home for large marine creatures. But here in the lagoon, the house has no tenants.
Never before have I seen shipwrecks void of large fish. Where are the groupers, the moray eels, the lobsters? If there were such fish in the lagoon, these vessels would be their logical habitat.
Cousteau keeps moving with an extreme economy of gesture, anxious to take maximum advantage of his single tankful of air. On the deck of a sunken cargo ship, a piece of land artillery, with its rubber tires showing little sign of decay. And on every ship, from bow to stern, there is the ever-present carpet of coral.